patience, empathy, kindness, serenity, clarity. Break out, turn the key to a world untold. Life feeds the maze where the wind whirs. Blah, 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 blah. Sick and tired, normal, no big deal. I'm just quality notes in the symphony. Change your view, change the meaning. It's worthwhile. Bothersome. At time, it's kindness. Depressed sickness. Those are voices mine. Correct, integrity, purpose, humility, respect, loyalty, responsibility, colors in the armor, liberty, curiosity, compassion, and affection. Work, weave a stealthy chain. Break out, turn the key to a world untold. Life is made for the wind whirs. Blah, 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 blah. Sick and tired, normal, no big deal. I'm just quality notes in the symphony. Change your view, change the meaning. It's worth the while. Bothersome. At time, it's kindness. Depressed sickness. Those are voices mine.
Look, Sam, I am Dollman. Do you see that road? Maybe if you walk on it, you'll get where you're going quicker. Hello, everyone. Focus, S. Deliver the cargo. I like Dollman, but oh boy, I need him to shut the fuck up. How are we doing? I'm hoping to stream a little longer tonight. I know it was quite a short one last night.
Want to make a difference. I'm not here
I would have gone on longer last night, but I had like an anxiety spike and had to call it. So yeah, I'm hoping the same doesn't happen today. I'm a doll, and I'm a man. I'm Dollman. Exactly, yeah. Varu is also playing Death Stranding. Is Varu streaming this right now? Hey, Lament. Varu is not streaming this. Varu just has the game open. Sushi's playing Crisis. I don't know which one. I think that's Crisis 1. That's crazy. Okay. I forgot to update my graphics drivers and the game just gave me a pop-up saying you should do that. Well, I'm gonna roll the dice and not do that, and everything will hopefully work out a-okay. How goes things? I've had a better couple of weeks than the one I'm currently going through, if I'm gonna be honest. It's nothing I'm gonna go into on stream, it's just, it is what it is. I've had better marches, I'm gonna be honest. That's why I didn't stream much last week. Alright. So, last we played, we met up with Rainy. And she is pregnant and apparently immune to timefall? It's a little strange. She's got something going on. I'm sure it will be explained exhaustively to us, either by her or by Dollman. Like, Dollman may just spell out her motivation like he did with Fragile, so... Because, you know, maybe just Kojima won't be able to resist the temptation to do that.
Awfully kind that someone...
Banana.
Good morning to you.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo. The subject of an important experiment.
We're gonna go chasing a kangaroo?
Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high. Meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map.
Okay.
Accept the main order from this delivery terminal when you're ready to get underway.
Can do, Charlie. Let's get a look at this. Do not submerge.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odradek to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back.
Have you
like
seen
any
how
other
big
container.
kangaroos get?
However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain.
They get
Bear this
big.
in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Like, kangaroos are big. I don't know how I'm carrying that on my back. They're just like big buff people. Like, it's kind of intimidating.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Honestly, if we could get boxing gloves on the kangaroo and it backs me up in a fight, that would actually be crazy.
What in the world?
What?
We have a situation, Sam.
Clearly.
I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Oh shit, Far Cry 2. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look out, Sam! Fire!
Yeah, no
We
shit.
need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
I'm coming, buddy.
Hey, Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. All right, time to make our getaway.
Honestly, I'd love that if you put it into the onesie. We haven't seen the onesie yet this game. Honestly, floating carriers are just so useful. I'm kind of at the point now where I just don't leave the shelter without one. They're just too handy.
was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Really, there's a risk of bushfire here, is there? Oh my god. Jesus. Watch out, Sam. Fire is hot. Oh my god, bro. Give me a break. No, I was going the right way. Oh god, I can't deploy it. Oh! No! Oh, I'm in a bad position here. Alright, I'm just gonna have to book it. Do blood grenades put out fires? That's a great question. Do I have any blood grenades? I do. Let's test it. I don't think that made any difference. What condition is the kangaroo in? Ah, he's okay. Oh, that fire spawned under my feet. Come on. Alright, let me check my emails. We made it. Stretching. I just noticed the stretch redeem. Put the kangaroo into the tube.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network. Is she gonna, like, make rain happen to put the fire out? Because that would be really strange. But this is Death Stranding 2, so... That's exactly what she's doing, okay. Oh, little guy!
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
So she's not affected by timefall then? Oh, are we getting an actual, like, flashback cutscene?
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do
They
to
have
make it
actual, like,
stop.
torches.
And they hated me for it.
Angry mob with torches, but it's like sci-fi
I was the
torches.
witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage.
That's so funny.
A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters.
You joined us just in time to see a little guy. That's what I have to do to summon Jilly to the stream. Just have a little animal guy on screen.
So I struck out on my own.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
was alone for so long.
It's weird she's not affected by it. Notice her hoodie says the Bridget Foundation.
In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother. Hi there. You're safe. But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
No.
There she is!
Witch! They just keep hitting her in the stomach. Of course.
I'm sorry.
We need to leave right now. Please! God, get out of here!
And that was a Bridges guy that threw her out too. Damn.
No one wanted anything to do with me.
So does it mean she's safe from BTs too?
All they saw was a witch. To be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
Hang on, I'm just snoozing the ad. 1 second.
Pharmacon.
A pharmacon.
Medicine that can harm. Poison that can heal.
Oh.
It's all in how you use it.
They do say the difference between medicine and
Wanna come
poison
work
is
for me?
dosage. Fragile also apparently just not worried about being... Oh no, it's because she's got the floating. Okay.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet.
So she's got the... Oh. What was that?
I'm here for you.
She had the old lady hand for a second.
For both of you.
Oh, can she reverse
I'll be your
timefall?
umbrella.
Ella,
Together we'll
Ella,
show the world the hope
hey,
in your
hey.
reign.
Can Fragile do
One
something to
baby
Timefall
catch a
now?
cold. Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display.
I think this is
Not that it's even
Churches,
more amazing
who
than
did
you cared.
the credit song for the
Thanks to
first
everything
game.
you've done for us.
I
The
recognise
animals are
her.
unharmed and the
I think this is
facilities are holding up
Churches.
just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. The kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell. I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up hope. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers.
What's so special about the kangaroo?
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought
It's so
this
funny how
may be a key factor
her
in
fellow
how
bandmates
chiral
just don't
creatures
say
come
anything.
into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject.
You mentioned a reserve?
It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations.
We do have an ad starting in about a
Really
minute.
helped us out.
As always,
At
if
this
a
rate,
cutscene is happening
we're
during the ad
poised to
break, I'll
lose
pause
so
it so no
many
one
native
misses
species
anything.
that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Okay, unless the game forces me there, I'll futz around for a bit until the ad breaks over, so no one misses anything. I heard a little guy. I heard an animal.
Take care, Sam. Wombats are known for producing cube-shaped fecal matter. However, the specimens within the shelter are adequately hydrated and leave round droppings.
How do I capture you? Can I just not?
Can anybody hear me?
The animal shelter provides care for vulnerable and
Maybe
isolated
it has to be further away from the shelter.
Should you encounter such a specimen, please secure and deliver them to the shelter facility or any other nearby facility. Your assistance with this matter is greatly appreciated.
Okay, I get it. So, the names of the players on the animals are the players that rescued them.
This one's for you.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Yo! Thanks for the help.
What have you got to offer me? Nothing? Okay. What happened to Southeastern Australia? That's new. That's not a part of the Australian landscape. Like, Tasmania's, like, down here somewhere. Huh. Yeah, wow, the Death Stranding was not kind to parts of Australia. Like, can I see that mountain from here? Just a bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. God damn, okay. Okay, ad break should be over. Should have people back. Fingers crossed, should have everyone back now. Okay. Can't confirm you back. Okay, cool. Hey, Jade.
When she's outside, Rainie's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed.
Huh.
We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state.
Oh, alright.
In other words, It has the power to heal and repair, to counteract Timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the Timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome.
That also happened to La Madre.
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
You met one prepper in Mexico that had that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
Is Kojima saying life starts at like 8
We're
months?
also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
It's so weird that Sam sleeps without a pillow. Like, I guess there are people that do that, right? He just sleeps like completely flat on his back.
It's Charlie. You'll be happy to hear that a request has come in which will take you to your next destination. Unfortunately, no nearby facilities have the capacity to prepare the cargo. So it's going to be a long-distance delivery from West Fort Knott instead. Moreover, this request requires you to transport a large quantity of cargo. Careful consideration will need to be given to your route and your means of traversing it. You'll also need to think about...
Well, no, but they're sleeping on your back, and then they're sleeping on your back without a pillow, you know. Like, is that part of it?
West Fort Knott to pick up this main order. Oh, and the DHB Magellan can take you there, if need be. Just open your ring terminal and select chart course to request transport.
I'll sleep without a pillow if it's one of those super fluffy hotel ones. Oh, I like those ones.
To wake up to another order is just... I wish they could be a bit more considerate. I was looking into the conditions that led to the bushfire we escaped. It seemed to have been caused by a phenomenon known as chiral cinders. Unlike other items washed up by the currents, cinders violently erupt
So it wasn't
from
a
the tar
volcano.
and soar through the sky before crashing to the ground. This phenomenon has been observed across the continent and has led to an increase in
Why is he 6
bushfires.
FPS? Because he's a puppet man.
It's one more potential threat to keep an
He's
eye
like
out.
stop motion.
Ever wanted to learn more about the various creatures housed at the animal shelter, Sam? Well, there's a speaker outside the facility that they use to broadcast updates. Might be good to check in on some of the animals we've taken there once in a while. I'm so glad that we were able to save that kangaroo's life. It's easy to forget that humans aren't the only creatures affected by the Death Stranding. Protecting our remaining wildlife isn't just the right thing to do. It can also help us to better understand how the environment has changed. Rainey was a vision to behold. To put out that fire so effortlessly. Her powers are incredible, don't you think? The kangaroo you rescued is currently being cared for and studied at the animal shelter. You know, if you ever want to stop by and see how it's doing, I wouldn't object. Are you curious how I maintain my youthful appearance? It's because Rainey lets me shower in her core fall from time to time. Come to think of it, Rainey used to be much more quiet and withdrawn. She seemed averse to spending time with people, dolls too. It was singing and dancing that got her to open up. I'm something of a performer myself, though I've never showed anyone.
Well,
Sam, the Rainbow Valley greenhouses are the product of our researchers' hard work. And thanks to you and me, those invaluable structures will endure for a good while yet.
for people who weren't here yesterday, do you want to see something cool?
Do you have a moment, Sam?
I want to see this again, so... Oh,
I have,
what a time for a raid.
You're throwing everything you've got at us.
Prodogs, hello. Welcome for...
We're supposed to be allies,
welcome.
you
Thank you for
maniac.
bringing people in. What are you up to tonight? I'm back in Raccoon City to eat now. Which Resident Evil are we doing? We're watching a concert in Death Stranding 2. What a time for a raid. But yeah, which Resident Evil are you doing? What things to tune into? Yeah, right? Oh, Requiem, how are you finding it? Because this is Dollman. He's a haunted ventriloquist puppet, but he can also get sturdy with it. He's got moves. I don't have a better explanation, I'm sorry. Well, welcome in everyone. We're doing Death Stranding 2. I'm having a good time. I'm just taking a quick musical interlude. I'll give a shout out after this is done, because I can't alt-tab without pausing the game, so...
This is so random and so incredibly high effort. I kind of respect the fact that Kojima put this into the game. Like, I'm sure it's because there's like some kind of like record deal, right? But still, putting a music video into your AAA video game is fun. Oh, choreography's great, yeah. Yeah, God forbid a dummy get a little motion, right? God forbid a puppet get a little motion. A little stop motion, even. Alright, let's do a shout out. But yeah, thanks for bringing your people in here. If you gotta go sleep, I fully get it, but I appreciate you thinking about me. Protox the Bat, fellow team member. They're a bat, and yet they sleep at night. Curious. Curious.
Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
Okay, Dollman. Okay, Dollman. Fuck you. I get what you mean. It does. Yeah, no, he looks like stop motion. Yeah. Cause he's a doll man. He's like a model wooden puppet man. Oh yeah, where is the goo cat? We have a goo cat. We have a cat that's made of goo. There they are. I mean, I love the Goo Cat. I love Goo Cat's design. Why is the cat made of goo? Because it's a chiral creature. It's made of tar. Also, hi, Lynn. Okay, so I need to get a delivery from... Was it West Knot? Yeah, I need to get one from West Fort Knot. So I might as well see if there's a delivery going from here back to there. They downgraded your house from the last game? Well, that's because I'm in a really cool tar submarine. Oh, we're about to get a flashback. Interesting.
That seemed like a child.
Nothing fucking gets past you, does it, Sherlock? Honestly, the Magellan, this vehicle that I'm on here, I fucking love it. It's so cool. I don't know if we can get a good view of it from a distance. But yeah, it's like a submarine that goes through the tar. It's so good. Is it gonna take off?
Why don't you let the DHV Magellan take you to your next destination?
It seems an order's been issued to deliver cargo from the animal shelter to my place. Oh, yeah, okay.
Return to the ship and chart a course once you're safely aboard. You'll arrive in no time at all. Then again, if you walk there, it would give you the opportunity to pick up other orders.
This is what I mean by, like, Dollman having, like, focus M dialogue. It just doesn't shut the fuck up about stuff I already know. It's just like, leave me alone. Like... There's another thing to go to Rainbow Valley, I might as well grab that as well. So this should hopefully be a much easier run if this forest isn't on fire.
That's the spirit.
I know what I can do, just for safety. Just makes it a bit more secure. I like that this is an option, actually. Like, I don't know if there's any reason not to do it. For a second I thought that said one like received from mayonnaise. Which would have been huge. Yeah, I'm doing a sponsored stream on behalf of mayonnaise. Imagine getting mayonnaise as a sponsor. Just like the concept of mayonnaise. I feel like that's an untapped market in the live streaming space.
Hey,
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Oh, that was close. I almost went headfirst into that river.
I see you've returned. Reviewing the contents haven't. I believe this data could be of use to you. Take it, with my thanks.
Okay.
We're increasing the amount of materials allocated for.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The data I'm sharing with you is for a solar generator that can be, when equipped.
I mean, power's not that.
Try it out.
If I'm on the network, power isn't that hard to come by.
Well done.
But I can see that being useful in certain situations. But if so what do we think is in Rainy's shelter that's placing orders for her? I'm gonna guess it's an animal of some kind. Like a monkey or... Oh, shit. Hang on. Like, I want there to be like a little, like, chimpanzee in her shelter that's like hitting buttons to order stuff off, like, Amazon. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, it's parrots that like speak in little fucked up voices. Close enough. Welcome back, Metal Gear Solid 2. Okay. It's Emma's parrot, whose name I don't remember the name of. What was the name of Emma's parrot? Do we remember? The End also had a parrot. I remember that. Yeah, so Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 both have parrots in them.
Order completed. Well done.
Can I, like, go in and see them? Oh. She named it Otacon. Really? Did she name it Otacon or did she name it Hal? Because I don't think she knew him by that name, did she?
Remember to rest, Sam.
Now that's a damn fine fit.
Man. She named it, she actually named it Otacon. Okay. Okay, Kojima. Never. Okay, no, I believe you. It's just, it's weird that she knew him by that name. I thought that was a code name. I thought that was like his like government code name. I guess not. Okay, nothing here that needs to go to. Alright. BT area. Okie dokie. Yeah, let's just cross to the other side of the river, shall we?
That's kind of cute. Logistics are going well. Hello, Nexus. Oh, do you know what I found out the other day? Well, I say the other day, a couple weeks ago now. Howdy. You know, like when a cowboy comes up to you and says, howdy, partner, right? Like, howdy. H-O-W-D-Y. That actually has its basis in, like, Old English. Like, people in the past were saying, how do you? And then that turned into how do you? Then that turned into howdy. How do you predates how do you do? Yeah, it was weird to find that out. Oh, Jesus, that is heavy. Okay, hang on.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
That's still like 200%. God damn. I think I'm gonna have to use a vehicle for this. How do I get the Magellan to come here? I think I'm just gonna have to fabricate a bike and just take that. Or take this one. I've been meaning to tell my sister ni hao. Yeah, I know ni howdy. Ni howdy.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical data to make predictions. Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
I also like, from Japanese, gomena sorry. That's also pretty good. Is this all gonna... Oh, Jesus. Is this even gonna fit in the bike? Oh no, I might need the truck for this.
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully.
Right. Got a little cargo under the shelf in the back.
So what do we think is the symbolism behind the new organization being called Drawbridge? Do you think it's meant to be because it's a connection that can be taken away at any time, and there's nefarious intent because of that? Or it's a defensive connection? It has something to do with knots and strands and bridges and connections and cords and keep loos and dream catchers and whatever else. And otters. The otters are key to all this. As are the parrots. Honestly, a Death Stranding set in China would actually be really good. I just don't know if it would sell well in Japan is the issue.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
That could be a Nexus. That's an interesting theory. That's pretty funny. Okay, driving up here might be a little challenging, just because it's very rocky and uneven. Oh. Oh my god, oh my god. That was a big one.
Quick detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
That was bigger than the previous one. Previous one was a 4. I think biggest we've seen in game is a 7. Is the gatequake scale normal or log? I have no idea what that means. Oh, I have no idea. I would assume it just goes off of whichever scale the earthquake scale, the Richter scale goes off of. That would be my assumption anyway.
Gotta stretch my legs.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Not in my truck. Okay, so I do want to cross this. Do I want to cross this river or do I just want to gun it? I need to cross here. I think I'm just going to gun it. These rocks make this so difficult though. Here's where I cross the river. An 8, jeez.
Just a bit further now.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Way to make
amazing.
an entrance. We welcome you with open arms.
I'm pretty cool.
Now let's get this cargo of yours processed. I didn't know someone could deliver cargo in such great condition. I'm glad we asked you. Where did you dig up this cargo? I can't believe it. I hope you'll continue to support us in the days. All right. Can you connect your Cupid to our facility?
We do have another ad break starting in about 5 minutes, just be aware. Ooh.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And now we're finally connected to the chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
It's a box cutter. Kind of. But also like a switchblade. Alright. It's a boomerang! Oh! Of course it is, we're in Australia.
Introducing the Blood Boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be
Is this
able to
also
develop
like
stronger
the
measures
stealth
to defend
weapon?
against belligerents, which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct.
Tell me about the blood boomerang.
After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least.
You said brigands have improved?
One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base, as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you think?
I'm going to assume that's Higgs doing that, but yeah.
At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent.
No, not since that first time we saw him.
More than that thus far.
He hasn't shown up again
Thanks to the
since.
chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy. We appreciate the help. Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me.
I get the feeling.
Keep on keeping on.
I get the feeling a boss fight's about to happen. So,
Work, Sam. Thanks
and we
to
have the
you,
ad break in
one of
30
the Western
seconds, so I'll
continent
pause
has
if that
access
happens.
to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Dollman. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present.
Yeah, that's going to be a boss fight. Okay.
I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
Alright, let me just read the... Oh, let me have a look at my APAS enhancements. Yeah, I'm not going to go any further until the ad break's over, so don't worry everyone, you're not going to miss anything if you're not a sub. Ugh. Oh yeah, let's look at all these stats. Okay, so traversal endurance, carrying capacity, endurance, knockout resistance, lung capacity, strand skills, melee combat, handguns, rifles, sniper rifles, shotguns. Okay. I have so many unread corpus. Okay, well these are all just story stuff. Alright, fine. According to Fragile, the hands belong to someone that is not of this world. They are linked to her car by the beach. Die Hardman's resignation was a direct result of the UCA's abolition of the presidential system. Dollman's binoculars, which he always wears around his neck, serve no purpose in piloting the ship. Instead, they allow him to birdwatch. Okay. That's fun. That's fun. That's a fun detail. Oh, he has a silent handgun. Oh, shit. Okay. So it tells you what these things unlock. That's pretty big. Oh, are we out? Are we out of ads? Do we have people back? You back? Okay, cool. I get the feeling I'm about to go into a boss fight. I'll just take the rifle in with me, it's fine. If it is a boss fight, there'll be weapons to pick up during the fight. I'd rather travel light and be ready for whatever is waiting for me.
Take care, Sam. Easy does it. Look out!
He's evil! Ugh. Only someone who does a thumbs down is evil. It's a good little moment. Where am I? Oh, it's what we saw in our vision. Okay. This looks like Mexico? Yeah. Oh, is this going to be this game's version of Cliff? Bag on his head, zip ties behind his back. We're getting more Phantom Pain shit, man. God damn. Yeah, okay. I know this guy. He's a, I don't remember his name. I think he's an Italian actor. If I'm remembering correctly. He's in things. He's a good actor from what I've seen. I know he played Mussolini in a movie. Oh shit. Yeah, here we go. Let's fucking go, okay. Hell yeah. I am so ready for this. Cliff 2. Cliff 2. Let's go. Except he's not Mads Mikkelsen. He's this other guy's name I don't remember. Like I said, I think he's Italian. I just cannot remember the guy's name.
What world is this place?
Semi-solid. Is he meant to be like a commentary on Solid? Actually, no, don't tell me. I want to see for myself. I'm well familiar with a certain Solid Snake, and a certain series of tactical espionage action games. Oh, okay, this is the tech demo level. All right, this is the level where RTX goes crazy.
Spirits of the dead are close. Heads up, Sam. It's not safe.
These guys are so cool. God damn it.
They're not human. Don't underestimate them.
I should have grabbed the tar cannon. Holy shit. That was so close. That was crazy. That's a lot of particles. And do you know what's impressive? I haven't lost any frames. Yeah, I'm sure that Twitch's bitrate didn't like that though. It held up? Really? Interesting. Because I think it's when I was playing Space Marine 2, every time I did an execution, the blood effects made the bitrate just like shit the bed. I wonder if Kojima is a Sicario fan. What is this guy's name? That's really gonna bother me. Like the actor's name, I mean. Is it gonna introduce him? Can we see? He seems less composed than Cliff is, which is interesting. Like, he seems to be struggling more than Cliff.
Wait, are they trying to lay a trap for us? The Odra deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution.
This node is surprisingly important to the plot. Well, much like Cliff, then, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what the actor's name is.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
Oh, I got him on the return.
He's escaped, Sam. Up into that tower.
Oh my god, shut up. I can see. That's gonna explode.
He's too quick. Must have gone up to the roof.
I'm on the roof. What? Am I not on the roof? Bro. Let me see what I can safely offload here. Now I run out of ammo. What do you... Sam?
What are you doing? I wanted you to equip the... Oh my god. Okay. There he is. I see him. Now the question is, how do I get down without breaking every single bone in my body? God, I'm out of ammo again. Fight me, you coward. Oh, I'm out of blood bags, okay. I like this music. I have no idea what this guy is. The Eldritch... Oh, hang on, pointing over there. So I'm like locked in on the boss fight. I apologize. This is I'm having a lot more fun with this than the cliff fight. I'm about to do something cheeky. Got you, dickhead. Fuck you. can't see him in the fucking fire. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that was cool. I'm gonna drive myself crazy trying to remember what this actor's name is. Oh, his clothing changed. Interesting.
Did he say Nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
Dollman, shut up. Going by his clothing, I wonder if he's the guy that we're seeing in the flashbacks, like, from his perspective. Luca Marinelli, thank you. And he is Italian, right? I'm not imagining that. Which is interesting, because I thought he was speaking Spanish during that, so is he meant to be playing a Mexican? Because that looks like Mexico City, and they did mention that the Day of the Dead celebrations in Mexico had like a massive event occur that killed a bunch of people. So I imagine that's what we're seeing there. Oh god. Oh shit.
Her, isn't it? The girl from before?
But made of, like, chiralium?
I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan,
Oh, she's, like, flexible. Huh. Yeah, it's when I picked up a, it's whatever they call, like, the Day of the Dead masks. It mentioned that during the Day of the Dead celebration, something happened in, I think, what was once Mexico City, or somewhere like it. So I wonder if that's what we're seeing there. Kitty, no. Kitty, no. Oh, she's like alive. Okay. Ugh. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one fucking bit. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so gnarly. Oh. That's so gross. Oh.
How's it going, Sam? You look better already. That's a relief. While you were recovering,
Let's see what Dollman has to say.
Are you sure you're all right, Sam? I did notice that you were tossing and turning in your sleep. And I'm still not sure what to make of the girl we found in that other place. Why don't we do as Fragile suggested and visit her in the next room?
Come on.
You're okay. Come on. Careful, careful.
Come on.
Careful. You got it?
She's like suspended by like wires? Like a puppet! Like Dollman! Is she Dollman's sister?
What happens when she has nightmares, it seems?
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make the crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling. Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so.
He didn't say
she's a
Nirvana
living
though.
human being, and I believe that she was born in
He
this
said
place.
Nirvana. It's not
After
the same.
things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
It doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So, I named her myself.
Fragile 2.
Tomorrow.
Of course.
Tomorrow, huh?
That's not as good as Fragile 2. I'm sorry. You should just call her Fragile 2.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west. I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
Baby time? Yes? No. Okay, no baby time. Interesting. I thought we would be baby maxing for sure.
Sam, we've received an urgent request from the Northern Environmental Observatory. Brigands to the west of the facility have got their hands on a large stockpile of weapons and have taken it back to their base.
Mm-hmm.
This happened shortly after the recent Tarthal abated. The surrounding area was littered with a massive quantity of cargo that had been washed up by the tar. The brigands wasted no time gathering up everything they could and hauling it back to their
Get to the point, Mr. Clean. What do you need me to
This
do?
included weapons and gear unlike any we've seen before. And now we've begun observing new brigand units in the field. These ones are wearing red, reinforced armor, accented with luminescent light strips.
Higgs!
As their unique appearance suggests, they're more resistant to damage. Melee and electrical attacks are especially ineffective against them. These units have clearly been outfitted for close quarters combat, and their sudden deployment is troubling to say the least. Their presence likely indicates that the brigands are gearing up for a raid of some sort. And if we ignore this development, the brigands could use their new toys to attack the observatory, and there's no telling what might happen then. So we need to seize all of them before they have a chance to do so. Moreover, the latest data from the observatory strongly suggests an explosion of some sort occurred just beneath the Earth's surface not long ago. APAS analyzed the shockwave and has concluded that it is consistent with the type produced by ground-penetrating ordnance. This leads us to believe that the cargo the brigands secured may have included powerful explosive material. Directly assaulting the brigands using firearms risks triggering these devices, and we cannot predict how that would affect the region. Any sort of catastrophic explosion may also have an adverse impact on the tar currents. It is therefore critical that you avoid combat and secure the cargo without alerting them if possible. I implore you to take on this main order, Sam. And soon.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, I didn't actually accept the order. My bad. So I have to stealth this as far as I can then. Okay, I need to be sneaky. Which Can be easier said than done. I should have brought the sticky gun. Oh well.
Here we go. Reconnaissance complete. Nice catch. How'd I do, Sam? Dollman reporting in.
I wonder if Dollman is a reference to the movie Dollman. Because that is an actual movie, but I didn't think it's the kind that Kojima would be interested in. Before I go in, let's
Reporting
just...
for duty. They're just passing through.
Do you know what I should have done? I should have brought a watchtower. That'd make this much easier.
On my way back. I'm home.
Ooh. hide. Well, that worked. I think I'm going to work from the top down, so I'll get the burrowing bomb first. Just because that seems like it'd be easiest to get.
Don't mind me.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, Dollman. Shit. Nope, no one here. Honestly, the peripheral vision on guys in this game is actually much wider than you think it is. In Metal Gear, that would have been a perfectly fine way to sneak up on that guy, but here, no. This is going to be sketchy.
Recovered everything then. Great. Let's get it delivered.
Honestly, that could have gone a lot worse. That actually went pretty smoothly. I'm just going to be extra safe, because this stuff is really fragile. So I'm just going to tie it down just to be extra safe. I think I took the right approach into here. Definitely. I think I took the right route in. It was much easier to go from the top down. Also, Dollman, pretty handy, actually, as a throwable piece of equipment. Yeah, I was like, why aren't you moving? And then I saw how low his stamina is. Okay, there we go. He just like stopped for some reason. Oh shit. Sam's really struggling right now for some reason. What happened? What's my cargo weight? Ooh. Oof. Okay. This shit's really heavy. Okay. Heard. Heard and understood. You're gonna have to suffer through it, Sam. Yeah, this is like the very upper limit of what Sam can handle in terms of weight right now. And that's with the exoskeleton and the anti-grav units on the back.
Good day, Sam.
Hey there, Sam.
Did you really go out and steal all that stuff from the brigands?
Oh, ad starting in a couple seconds, by the way.
Let me get started on processing your haul. I can't find a single scratch on any of this stuff. You truly are one of a kind. You have accomplished so much, done things only you could have done.
Oh.
We want you to have this data as thanks.
So you can make signposts for people. That's neat.
We've increased your allocation of materials.
Now display your current order grade.
The guidepost data we just shared with you is great for making landmarks to prevent people from getting lost, even at night. And when you do place them, you'll find they're useful not only for getting your bearings, but also for creating routes that will facilitate travel for everyone. Aside from that, we've also made it so you can now use your PCC to fabricate bridges up to 80 meters in length. The rivers ahead of you are prone to flooding, so I imagine extra long bridges will be especially handy. Oh, and Sam, there's actually one other thing I wanted to talk about. Call it a little insight into the cargo you recovered on our behalf. It included a device I believe you guys have taken to calling a chiral jammer. These jammers are capable of disrupting the flow of local tar currents. In addition, you also recovered some explosives modded to be able to penetrate the ground and detonate within the tar. This would destabilize the currents over a large area. Needless to say, both these items could have been used to deliver an enormous blow to the chiral network. In other words, we've really dodged a bullet. But what I'd like to know is why this tech wound up in their hands in the first place. Can't chalk it up to pure chance. Honestly, it's almost like those brigands knew in advance that the tar was hiding cargo. We've got to consider the possibility that someone gave them a heads up. Food for thought on the road ahead.
Excellent work, Sam. You'll be happy to hear that tomorrow's regained consciousness. Once you're back on board the DHV Magellan, you should see for yourself.
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned.
Okay, ads should be over in like 20 seconds. Okay, ad break should be over. I think we should have people back now. Okay, well, I'll head into the Magellan because people should be back. And, yeah. So, for those that were in ads, it turns out those guys also... it looks like they were gearing up to disrupt the tar currents, which is kind of what we guessed. And tomorrow has woken up. So we're gonna go see her now.
Stop it.
Someone doesn't like shoes.
Kojima, you've done it again.
She won't even touch any normal food.
Ellie Fanning. Oh. She's one of the Fannings.
But at least we managed to convince her to take a shower. No, tomorrow. We don't do that.
Seems like a real handful.
She just needs some time to settle.
You must be tired, Sam. Get some rest.
I don't know. I don't know about this one. Kojima-san. I don't know. Don't fuck this up. It's gonna get weird. I don't know, Kojima-sama. No.
Sam, it's Charlie. Be advised that we have a new assignment waiting for you. I'll need to brief you on upcoming objectives as well. Access the delivery terminal at the Northern Environmental Observatory to take on this main order.
What do you have to say, Dollman?
No need to rush while getting ready. In your own time, Sam. Tomorrow seemed to react negatively to overstimulation. This is likely just a defensive mechanism, so to speak. A way to safeguard her mind from the strange and unfamiliar. At times like these, it's best to limit the number of people attempting to help the distressed individual. So let's trust in Rainey and Fragile to take care of her. You've been receiving more dangerous orders. I respect your willingness to undertake them without any fuss. Please, don't hesitate to rely on me for assistance.
You were
if
actually
ever
quite
find
helpful,
yourself in need
Dollman.
of it.
You were very
While
helpful in
I'm
that last
incapable
one.
of fighting like you, if you throw me toward your enemies, I can keep them distracted for a short while.
I've got to try that. I've got to see what happens. Does he, like, slap them around the face or something?
Apropos of nothing, the brigands' vehicles are of a rather antiquated design, significantly different from the standard pickup off-roader. You won't be able to get them repaired at distribution centers or on the DHV Magellan. Can't even store them in a garage. They're enemy property after all. Too risky to bring inside our facilities. Could be booby-trapped. I'd not get into the habit of using them too often if I were you. You know, Sam, I was just thinking. It was a place that belonged to the dead. And while we were trapped there, only a scant few seconds seem to have passed here. It's like the beach in that regard. Time flows differently there, relative to how it does in our world. Those battlefields you once journeyed to were also pockets of reality outside of ours. But this was different. Perhaps we'll be able to understand it better if we ever get the chance to go there again. Which isn't to say that I want to go back.
Good morning to you. Sam, by linking up the various sites farther to the north, you'll eventually be able to establish a connection to Hartman's facility.
Hartman's here?
In short, it's time to tackle the northern part of the
Why
continent.
is Hartman Australia?
Start by bringing the F2 South Distribution Center into the network. Some of the staff there are former residents of Cape Fort Knott who managed to escape the city before it was swallowed up by the tar. In addition to overseeing distribution operations, they also protect the facility from would-be assailants. Unfortunately, local chiral contamination levels are extremely high, leading to disturbing reports of paranormal phenomena near the facility. The cargo you're tasked with delivering should aid staff in dealing with this issue. Accept the main order from this delivery terminal to proceed.
Alright, let's do it. Do not submerge. Got it.
This cargo has been designated Do Not Submerge.
They did say the rivers near here are prone to flooding, so I'm not even going to take the risk. What does it say on the way? Do we have any BT warnings? Yes, we do. It might be safer to go downriver then. Yeah. Yeah, straight line, we've got BT warnings. I'm gonna go down river a bit. Nice ladder. Do you know what we've not had is a musical interlude in a while? Like on a delivery. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've had one of those. Oh shit. Alright, alright. Is this just all gonna be BT territory? There's no way, right? Surely. Surely there's no way this is all BT territory.
Can you get close enough to sever its umbilical cord with your blood boomerang, Sam?
Oh, these are like more normal BTs, okay. I thought it was gonna be like the big ones, who are harder to sneak past. Oh, it's a baby. Alright, time to no-scope this baby. Yeah. Goo goo gaga, dickhead. Better luck next time. Baby eliminated. Oh, that's a new one. What is that? Is it like a toddler? It's like bugged out. Oh no. Okay, they're just stuck in the sand. It doesn't look like you can melee those ones. Coming right up on a flood river is the thing.
The BT deterrent function will cease operating momentarily. Be advised that this function must be recharged to resume operation. The BT deterrent function is now recharging. Operation suspended until charging is complete.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ladder this, I think. And hope that the water doesn't get any higher. Ooh, that was close. Nice. Smooth as butter. And it looks... Oh, shit. And it looks like the rain's letting up, so that's good. So I noticed, I don't think the sky was red there. Which makes me think that the red sky specifically means the Watchers are a thing. Okay, the river should be shallow enough here to cross. Yeah, there we go. I love the vistas in this game. I love just the views of wilderness, and I mean, I've said to you guys before, I like rivers, I like lakes, I like mountains, right? And I like really big structures. I like really big buildings. So I eat really well in Death Stranding. Ooh, there's like no good spot to cross here. Maybe this will be shallow enough to wade through? I know what I can do. Actually, this would be pretty big brains. There we go. Oh, that was completely unnecessary. They wouldn't have been submerged anyway. But you know what? I still think that was a good idea. Just throw it. Just, how much damage did they take? Yeah, like 1%. It's fine. It's literally not an issue. That got a little close.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal. Process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
I thought that went pretty well. It's good that we now have the stealth kill on BTs, because that's actually really handy.
You're with Drawbridge, I presume. Yeah, you seem like a genuine article. Welcome. Hope it wasn't too hard to track. I'll just need a moment to check your cargo. Wow, this is very nice. Cargo looks to be in perfect condition. You have been making a real difference around here. All right. Go ahead and put us on the chiral network.
That's a very wide man. Like, he kind of looks like, the silhouette of him, he kind of looks like the guy from Train to Busan. You know, like John Dragon from Gang of Dragon. I forget the guy's name, he's like South Korean. I think he was in a Marvel movie once. What is his name? I'm just gonna call him John Dragon. What? Wait. Huh? That's John Dragon. That is him. What the
There's
fuck?
also the necrobiotes you brought us as well. Feels like we finally turned a corner.
For our part, we've shared data for some custom vehicle components, as well as some sturdy combat boots.
Yeah, that's him. It's the guy from Train to Busan. What's his name? I can't remember his name.
Combat and cargo retrieval. You need all the help you can get, because those armed survivalists waiting for you out east are far more dangerous foes than the brigands. They're a bunch of fools who won't hesitate to kill people. with no shortage of lethal weaponry. Though I'll be damned if I know where they got it. Make sure you're prepared before you head their way. Speaking of which, those combat boots ought to add some serious power to your kicks. You might want to equip a pair if you intend on getting up close and personal.
So you're the Golden Fist, huh?
Some people have called me that. A while back, we had a situation with this group that went around looting whatever supplies they felt like. And I was the boxing champ who went up against these guys and sent them all packing with nothing but his bare fists. That's the story they tell, but it sure as hell ain't the truth. I didn't charge gallantly into battle and beat the shit out of them. I approached them in peace so we could work it out.
Oh, that's good.
I asked why they were stealing from other people, and they said it was because they didn't have the skills to live any other way. So I taught them other ways to survive, trained them a bit. Nothing more than that, really. In the end, all we had to do was talk to each other. They weren't like the other riffraff you find around here. And they're still here. In fact, working in this facility.
Oh.
If anyone around here deserves to be called a hero,
No, no, Samson. That's a very heroic thing to do.
you're the one trekking across Australia trying to bring everyone together. Anyway, right now, we're trying to develop equipment tailored to close combat specialists. If we succeed, anyone will be capable of fighting as well as the so-called Golden Fist. Feel free to lend a hand if our project interests you. They're not something just anyone should be messing with. Their affinity with the dead makes them dangerous. But that's also why we can use them to prevent the dead from attacking us. With that kind of power at our disposal, we can put people's minds at ease. Could solve all kinds of problems, I'm sure. We've uploaded some schematics for pickup off-roader parts. One of them is a heavy machine gun. It automatically acquires and fires at targets in range. It uses MP bullets for added versatility.
Okay.
It's effective not only against human enemies like armed survivalists, but BTs as well.
I really need the bathroom, so I'm probably going to wrap up in a sec, but this is all really cool.
Independently scans for cargo in the vehicle's vicinity and collects
I'm like leg bouncing right now, you know?
cargo easier than ever. And who wouldn't want that? Pickup off-roaders can be equipped with 2 parts like these simultaneously. So choose whatever's best for the situation at hand. Thanks again. We're glad to have you in our corner. With your support, we'll be able to do so much more for others. Stay strong and keep doing your thing. We're in this fight together.
You got it,
Sam, you're the best.
John Dragon.
Now get yourself back to the DHV Magellan and take a load off. Just so you know, tomorrow's been doing much better. Pay her a visit when you can, okay?
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another boat.
Yeah, I really need the bathroom, so I'm probably going to call it here, because... Ooh. But this has been fun. I actually liked that boss fight earlier. It felt like it went on just long enough. Ma Dongseok, thank you. I actually like him. He's really good in Train to Busan. And despite the fact that I thought the movie was kind of mid, the cop, the gangster, and the devil was also he was entertaining in that as well. So all in all, yeah, pretty great. But we are gonna raid out. Thank you for joining. It's lovely to see the same names coming in. Thank you again to Protox for the raid. Let me see here. Who we got? JJ is streaming House Flipper 2. Yeah, we gotta raid JJ. We have to raid J to the J. I'm surprised she's still streaming. She's been streaming like all day, I think. Right, it's her anniversary of getting over Moya Moya, which is a really unpleasant medical condition. So yeah, we're all gonna wish her the best of that. And yeah. Be good to her, be good to each other, and I will see you all on the next one.